my dad's from Adelaide and is an Australian. My nana's Irish, and so I know of the legend of Ned Kelly. In terms of this story coming about, I didn't know Peter Carey's book before the opportunity to do the audition tape came through, and once I saw the true history of the Kelly gang and knew that Justin was directing it, I just thought, that character, that world, I wanted to be a part of it more than anything. So then obviously went and read the book, which is such a beautiful, kind of quite a strange novel in a way, the way that it's written, but it's an amazing piece of writing. Yeah, I think Fitzpatrick's a fascinating character, and I think because he's in a world that's quite sort of black and white in terms of, good and bad, black and white, sort of criminal, not criminal. Those are the sort of strong archetypes, and then there's a big sort of murkiness in between, and Fitzpatrick definitely is within that, and I think Ned recognises that because Ned's within that as well, in terms of he goes, I know exactly which side of the line I'm on, but I know that I'm completely not that in general as well. And so I think theirs is a mixture of ingrained attitudes towards each other, genuine sort of fascination and intrigue because of not being able to work the other one out. I think Ned's fascinated by Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I think that the thing that Justin really likes it when everything's flipped and not played the obvious way, and things that are meant to be aggressive are perhaps actually friendlier and things like this. And so it's the idea of Fitzpatrick actually really probably wanting to be friends with Ned and being intrigued by that family and their closeness and environment and what they are, and probably being quite lonely. And we spoke a little bit about just like the outback and the desperateness of the times and the area and everything like that. So then it's a kind of thing of this character who's probably quite lonely and doesn't particularly care about his policing, isn't good at it, and wants to be accepted and doesn't, and then gets embarrassed and reacts really poorly to that. But it could have almost gone in a very different way, their relationship, whereby if a couple of small things had changed, they probably could have been lifelong friends that are kind of both a little bit on the dodgy side of humanity, but also friends through it, yeah. It's wonderful to watch George transform. I was a fan of his before this movie. So to come down and watch him, how embedded he is in that character, is remarkable, and just to see the physicality of it and also the vulnerability he's bringing to it is really beautiful. Yeah, I've loved watching him in each thing.
How was Mary?
She was alright.
Huh? You're not going to get attached, are you, Ned? Otherwise, I've done you a big disservice. Mary's character's not one of her wives. You don't want to take this place home with you. Robinson's, it's just a place to seek sanctuary from life's monotony.
Do you hate me?
Oh, is it because I'm British or because I'm a trooper?
I ain't never met a man like you who didn't want to take something from me or my family.
And what would I wish to take, Ned?
No, I ain't figured that out yet.
Would you die for your mummy?
Tell the truth.
You're a dancing monkey! Go on, do it!
A man cannot outrun his destiny.
Your mother sold you. £15 you cost me. And you can learn that back.
I will
but a child, yet I were already travelling full tilt toward the man I would become.
The child assassin.
Is the man, the myth, the legend? What makes you think I won't kill you right now?
Sure not the man you pretend to be. I'd rather see to it that your kind suffer. Either side of that whore you call a mother.
I've got no choice but to lock you up.
Your son intends to rescue you.
You good boy.
You go out there and be a big man.
Load up! 3, 2, 1.
You always want to build an army? Go to war.
Fire! You're bloody bulletproof, boys!
Many would call me the coldest blooded murderer ever. But others, knowing the truth, would call me a hero.
Man farewells this world. All he's got left is his story.